One thing I do want to talk about, Michelin, is the viewers don't know this, but you are like one of the most prolific Google reviewers in Japan.
Oh yeah, you are.
Right?
Used to be. I would say
to be. Okay.
3 or 4 years
Well,
ago.
who dethroned you?
I just stopped.
What were you like? What was the highest rank of food reviews?
Not high.
master.
It's like high. Was it contributor or something? Like top 5%
Yeah.
or something.
Wow.
And it gives you a different score every month.
See, I didn't even know you had scores.
I didn't know
right?
that
Yeah,
either.
Do they pay you?
No.
Do you just do it for like the clout?
No, it's
No,
just
she does it for the prestige.
I do
Yeah.
it for the badges.
What do you get for the badges?
Like it just says, "Oh, you're a novice or novice."
She literally does
novice?
for the Xbox
Oh.
cheap.
It's
So you literally played Pokemon Go just in real life.
yeah,
But with like restaurants and stuff.
yeah.
To be fair,
Restaurant
whenever
stuff.
Malinas recommend me a restaurant, it's normally very good.
It's usually
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
If I've eaten there,
Yeah.
If I've eaten there.
I'll go there and I'll feel like, wow, this is amazing. And Malin was like, yeah, I give it a 3 out of 5. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, every time we can't go to a restaurant with Mei-Lin anymore and have her enjoy her meal, because every time we're there, I can see the cogs turning.
you just don't
in her-
ask
in
me.
her
Just
brain.
don't look at me while I'm eating. It's
I can't help it. It's like it's
Yeah.
super fascinating watching your thought process as you eat this food.
I really enjoy food, but I do just eat it very fast.
You do. Like, you're someone who eats food so fast that I don't know how you can enjoy it.
So I've when
do you
I
have do you have weekday eating mode and weekend eating mode?
What the fuck does that?
No, speed.
I
The
agree.
speed in which you
I
consume
agree.
the food.
But also, when I think I'm eating this too fast, and then I slow down like my chewing or whatever, I'm like, it doesn't really taste any better.
It just makes you more full.
Does it?
Yeah.
The slower you eat, the more
the slower
full
you eat,
get.
the more
Yeah.
full you get.
Yeah. It's
So
like
you really
because it takes a certain amount of time for your stomach to process it and for a
brain.
signal to get sent to your brain that says, "Hi, I'm full." So if you actually eat slower, then it's just a much more natural way to eat less, because then you'll get full much faster.
I think
like
if
telling
I'm
your
not
brain,
like dining with people, I don't really like to take it slow. I like to just eat it and get on with what I'm doing.
Yeah, if you're at like a fancy restaurant,
Like if I'm at a
I like
fancy
to take my
restaurant,
time.
I'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like, oh my god, you have to try these bananas. They're dashing.
Slowly.
Swerves the line.
Oh my gosh, takes
I feel-
one bite, sip wine. Oh,
I mean, I feel like that's part of the experience. Like, I think part of the experience of enjoying food with me is not just the food. It's like I did
social
like
aspect.
it's the social aspect and also the drink as well. Like getting the food paired with the perfect drink actually like really enhances the experience, right?
I feel like just food tastes so much worse when you're eating it alone. Do you not think so?
I actually agree with
Yeah,
you.
I agree.
Oh
Like-
shit! What?
Do
Do you not think so?
we were just
It
talking.
depends if it's like A,
'Cause
B, C grade.
when I
food.
have good food, I feel so sad when no one else is around to appreciate the good
Yeah.
food as well. I'm like, this is good.
That's why you
right?
take a picture and you make
That's
a
why
Google review.
that's why whenever we go out to eat, I'm like, Mailing, this is good, right? And then Maiden's like, no. But I'm loving it. I'm like, this is great.
Sometimes I'm just like, I'm not going to ask Mei-Lin because I am really enjoying the meal right now, and
true.
I'm afraid that she's just going to dash my dreams.
Yeah, remember we had like a.
She's like that reviewer that you don't want to hear the opinion of.
Like,
Until you finish.
look, just let me enjoy my Sword Art Online meal, Mei-Lin. Like, I don't care about
like,
your
it's a
9
opinion.
out of 10, right? No, it sucks.
Well,
it fucking sucks.
I don't care if people dislike my favorite shows, but when I go
Yeah.
to like when we at the old studio,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we had like the stone bake pizza, like,
Yeah.
that was really good.
Yeah.
And we loved it, and it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
4.5 or something. It was really high.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
good.
on Google reviews, and we took Maylene, and Maylene was like, no, I can't.
No,
eat
it's
it.
just because I don't like pizza to begin with.
What? What? What do you mean? You're from like America.
Wait.
Just because I just
Contender
I'm
for the
gonna-
shittiest take of the year.
That's
I
pretty
think.
bad. That's pretty bad. Why?
Wait.
There's no type of pizza you like.
There is a specific pizza
What?
that's made in San Francisco.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
for fuck's sake. Oh,
Yes. Yes.
and the entire world
Oh,
grows.
yes. The home of pizza, San Francisco.
But even so, could only eat like one pizza a year. I don't really like
What?
pizza. Yeah.
And it needs to be in San Francisco. Apparently.
I have
Fuck, I
never.
just felt all the Italians just fucking dying.
Yeah.
Italian gas.
Mamma fucking mia. What the fuck was
There's
that?
better foods to eat than pizza, I think.
I just thought every human on Earth enjoyed pizza.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a mutual love.
Yeah.
I just thought it was there. It was just like I'm pretty sure it's like a test for like how to determine if you're an alien or a human, right? Because like if they don't love pizza, then they're probably an alien, right? Because
Yeah.
no
What don't you
human
like
doesn't
about
love
it?
pizza.
What don't you like about pizza?
Do you like cheese?
I think it depends. It's all about timing for pizza, when they get it out and how long they're cooking it, if it's crispy, soggy.
Nah, man,
and
Domino's
so
you can
many
eat, like,
places get it
anytime.
wrong. You know?
Okay, how would you rate Domino's?
I wouldn't rate it.
Like it's like not even worth. It's like not worth eating.
Okay, there's some moments where you're watching a movie or something during a long break and you want to eat something greasy. Then pizza, the Domino's. I'll eat Domino's.
Right,
but
right.
It's not like
I'll eat the
freaking
peasant food.
amazing.
I'll do it.
It's not like
What,
amazing.
okay.
Or
What is like the best fast food then, in your opinion?
If you say In-N-Out, I swear to God.
I like In-N-Out though. I really like In-N-Out.
But yeah, but
I've
knowing how
I've-
much she loves San Francisco.
I've never
I
had it.
actually really like McDonald's.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
But
like American McDonald's or Japanese McDonald's?
Japanese McDonald's.
It's all the same.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
No, it's
not.
American McDonald's makes me
Have
sick.
you had
every
American
time.
hamburgers?
No.
Don't.
For-
American McDonald's makes
McDonald's
me sick
hamburgers
every
are-
time.
For the
I
you
just
know,
get the nugs. Nugs are like universally just the
When
same
they're
everywhere.
freshly fried.
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
nugs are great. The fries are great. I think McDonald's fries are the best out of like the
Definitely.
major chains.
But if they're like soggy, it's like.
well, that's
Actually, they're good when they're soggy and cold, and they're kind of been like sweating a bit in the
What
bag.
is this? What is
Good.
this? Come on, you're joking. What is this?
Google food reviewer.
This is the this is the
how to
local
lo-
expert when you go on Google.
Yeah.
how to lose your credibility in like 5 minutes.
But also, the Google review thing, it doesn't really mean much. It just means I contribute a lot.
How did that start? I'm so curious about how you just
Because
how
you are literally the only person I know who does this.
I think
Yeah.
it was an obsession because, like, there would be new restaurants that pop up, and then I'd be the first one out of everyone in the neighborhood.
I mean, that is true. Tokyo like switches out restaurants like
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
It is
Yeah,
nuts
yeah,
how
yeah.
fast they like restaurants pop up and go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was really cool whenever I'd log into my Google Maps account and be like, wow, you've got 1.2 million views on your photo. I'm like, wow. Yeah.
how it feels to be a YouTuber.
No, nobody comments. They just look at it, which I like. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yay, they saw it.
It's just a YouTube video with the comments turned
I
off.
went to a KFC one time and uploaded a picture of my friend eating a KFC.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Google made it the front picture.
Showed me that.
And it was like, you click on this KFC. It's a pretty popular KFC. And it was just him sitting there eating a KFC. not a flattering photo at all.
Why did you upload that?
Because I wanted to see how it worked.
That's hilarious.
I wanted to see how it worked. And I found out afterwards, you can't take down Google Photos.
No, you can't.
And he was furious at me. He was like, why did you put
You
it up?
can take down Google Photos.
Really?
Yeah, I can.
It wouldn't let me take it
Maybe
down.
it's the privilege of
You're gonna be a Google food reviewer for that.
Are you in the top 5%?
I shit you not, every week I go on Google Maps and it's like, your picture is popular. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's my mate. But yeah,
So
sorry.
funny.
So, I mean, so you start reviewing things. and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
When did you get addicted? Was it like immediately or like?
like after 2 months, I started eating at more places.
So do you like go out on purpose to look for new places, or do you kind of just like wait till a new place pops up?
Well, I get tired of eating the same food a lot.
Yeah.
So when my husband asks me,
Yeah,
where
so-
do you want to eat? I'll be like, can we go somewhere new? I just want like that stimulation, that like excitement.
I hate it because I never used to be like that. And then I moved to Japan and then I'm just like, I want to eat something different every day.
There's so many. Japan has the most, for example, Michelin restaurants in the world. And you don't even
Yeah.
have to eat at a Michelin starred restaurant. Everything's
Do you-
extremely
If you're a
good.
peasant.
Do you rate the Michelin star restaurants? Because I know you've been to a
I
few.
do. I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's also kind of weird if you go there often and then the chef knows you rated them. So I don't.
They probably think you're one of the reviewers
Actually,
at this
there-
point,
There's
right?
one restaurant that I really liked.
Yeah.
And then I just don't review it because I don't want them to know my thoughts.
What makes a good and a bad reviewer?
A bad reviewer is just like, oh, this place sucked, or it
'Cause
was too
I-
expensive.
Because
or
I
something.
normally only give out 5 stars and I don't review restaurants I don't like.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think a lot of people only review restaurants they hate or some restaurants they really like.
Yeah.
Right. They can't be able to formulate a middle ground.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I look at a place and then I see maybe there's only 3 ratings, and then I look at the 3 reviewers, and this person only has 2 reviews, this person has 40. I look at their profile.
So you don't
and-
look at just the reviews; you stalk the account of the reviewer.
I go deep.
You're like a jury analyzer, like
because-
questioning the credibility of the jurors.
Yeah, because for example, if these 2 reviewers have a streak or record of just giving 2 stars, why would I trust the review?
I just don't think I have the effort to like click on
It's
someone's
because you don't
name.
care. You just Uber eats everything. So.
But also,
You don't even check
I
a
know
restaurant
noticed,
before you
right?
try it.
The people who normally sound like the biggest dicks are the local experts.
Yeah.
They
Oh, yeah.
always
They're-
have
they're-
like the most snobbish reviews, and like I every time I read them, I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like he made it seem like
Yeah.
How
it
often
was,
do you read Google reviews?
if I ever go to a new place, I always look at them.
Really?
Unless it.
I just look at the stars and I'm like, yeah, that looks good enough.
Is that Malin's influence?
No, I just always did that.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes people maybe like comment like the best dish or something
Yeah,
to recommend.
pictures of because you don't know what to order
So
either.
I don't. Sometimes I don't really know, and occasionally I can't read it because it's all in kanji. And then I'm like, I point at the picture. I'm like, give me this one.
Yeah,
What this
so I
guy
do.
had.
It's like a menu.
What this guy had. You don't do that?
No.
Why am I
just-
the weirdo?
Aren't there menus here that have no pictures and you,
Yeah,
you
in
can't
kanji,
read it?
yeah, yeah.
So
Sometimes-
you just go through the pictures.
Sometimes you just gotta put your face
Also, yeah, I do.
in God and just order food. I don't know. Throw the dice. Just throw the dice.
What you do in that situation is also sume. Ask for the recommendation.
Yeah,
and
just
whatever he says, you're like, yes. I hope this is good.
I just get whatever sounds nice. I don't know. Like sometimes,
I
sometimes.
just Nihongo Joes with that shit. I'm
Well,
like,
Joey can read.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I'm done.
No, there's some like handwritten menus. I'm just like, what?
Oh yeah, bro, those are so hard to even like remotely figure out what's being like said. And
Oh, if that's the case, then I asked the waitress. I'm like, what does that say?
I actually have the
if you can't read it, then
where is
what?
the Comic Sans?
Yeah. Sometimes, like I've seen some handwritten ones, especially like really fancy like Japanese restaurants where they
Right.
like love to use that like traditional calligraphy style, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like this just looks like squiggles to me.
like
I
the
don't.
ones with the higawari menu.
I
What's
mean,
Higawari?
well,
What's
Higawari's
that?
the one that
The
like
daily
changes every day.
special?
Like the daily. I mean, like daily specials I'll always ask.
Yeah.
But like I've seen menus that is literally illegible, where it's just so messy, and they always use like fancy terminology that
Yeah.
just doesn't work outside of that
French.
context.
My
Italian.
favorite moment of eating in Japan is when you go to ryokan. It's like 20 courses, and they just come over to you and explain every dish, and I just look at the thing for like 2 minutes straight, just nodding.
See, I'm actually interested in those kinds of menus though.
I don't know what they're saying to me.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
right,
like, what the
right.
fuck are you saying?
Yeah.
I'm like nodding. All right, this is a little
Yeah,
excessive.
in your head, it's like this is food. This is also food. This is a food.
Korewashite.
I think you eat it or take like half a bite and then tell them, what is this that I just say? And then that's better. Like if they have time to explain.
Well, but like
what you say.
usually what they do is they bring all the food out, right? And then they explain it and then they just fuck off.
Yeah.
So you don't even have enough time unless you're eating it as they're explaining it. Right?
I just
Yeah.
I'm just like, come back, please. I need to
Come
know.
over here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to talk.
I am formulating a review.
Yeah, I took a picture and I have to leave notes next
I'm
to
a
it. so
local
just
expert,
kidding.
I'll have you
I
know.
don't-
Are you the local expert? Do you get that badge as well?
I think-
Or-
I'm not sure.
Like, I'm just so curious. Like, how often do you have to eat at somewhere new to be in the top 5%?
I have no idea. I haven't been top 5% since like 2017 or
That's
2018.
worrying because you do quite a lot of reviews.
Yeah.
I think
How
there's
many
more
reviews
now
does it
than
take to
before.
be in the top?
I have no idea.
Becoming more mainstream.